More proof today that Ford Motor is running on all cylinders. The automaker said today it posted its best quarter ever in North America. Overall, though, Ford earned 41 cents a share, 4 cents more than estimates, and revenues revved up 10% thanks to the rollout of new models. The strong numbers came despite huge losses in Europe. Now, earlier today, I talked with Ford's chief financial officer, Bob Shanks, and asked him what Ford has to do to keep that sales momentum up for the rest of the year.
Well, Susie, I think we have to do what we've been doing. I mean, our business is a product business, and I think we've got great products that we have just introduced. We've got more coming this year. We are managing the cost of the business well, keeping our production in line with demand, and working the top line. So I think we just continue doing that.
So, Bob, I mean, why all the demand for these cars? Is it because Ford is making better cars, or is it that people just need new ones, given that the age of the vehicles on the road are so old?
Yeah, that's a very important point, Susie. There is a strong replacement demand element behind the industry growth in North America, and certainly that's part of the story. But clearly, the consumers are responding to the products that we have out there. A lot of that was around the new Fusion, the new C-Max, and the new Escape. And that part of that story is fuel economy. It's the fun-to-drive element of the vehicles. And they see value in the price positions that we have in the marketplace.
Well, as popular as Ford is with consumers, it's Toyota that is the #1 automaker in the world. What can Ford do to change that?
Well, we just have to keep working our own One Ford plan, which is working and is having great success. We've seen the fruit of that in North America. We're growing dramatically in Asia-Pacific, Africa, and we expect great things from that part of the region by mid-decade. We have a restructuring plan in place in Europe to bring that back to profitability by the middle of the decade. We've got a plan, and it's working. We just keep on track with that, and the company will move forward.
To what extent is the weak Japanese yen making prices on Toyota Corollas and Camrys, for example, more attractive to American buyers? And do you think a price war could shape up in the U.S. car market?
Well, we don't know yet, because it's only over the last 9 months or so that the yen has depreciated to the degree that we see today. It clearly has given the Japanese competitors an advantage not only here but around the world. So far, we've only seen very small selected areas where they may have leveraged that in terms of price positioning in the marketplace. Historically, they haven't used that in terms of heavy incentives. What they've generally done is to put new content onto vehicles and to not price for that. So that's the thing that we're looking at very closely, and we'll be watching that going forward. But so far, just some few signs that they're starting to take advantage of that.
Let's talk a little bit about China. Ford sales and market share is increasing there, but GM still dominates that market. What do you have to do to catch up?
Well, we just have to keep working our plan. We've presently got 7 plants under construction in Asia, Pacific, Africa. 7 of those are in China, 2 in India. We had a 30% increase in our share in the quarter in China. We actually wholesaled more Focuses in the region, most of that in China, than we did in either Europe or in North America.
All right, well, China is also on track to be the biggest market for luxury vehicles like BMW, Audi, Mercedes, very popular with the Chinese. Is there a place for the new Lincoln to win over buyers of luxury cars in China?
Yeah, we think so. We've announced that in 2014 we're going to introduce the brand into China. Team's already working to prepare for that. And we do think that we've got the products, and we're going to have a consumer brand experience and a dealership experience that we think will set us apart from the others.
Ford shares hitting a bit of a speed bump today. They were down slightly, but the stock is up almost 3% so far this year.